Up everyone, I'm here with another video, and today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this Tiffany Stratton Ultimate Edition. So this is how the box looks. It's basically just just all the boxes that we're used to in Ultimate Edition. It does come with the extra head sculpts, 4 extra hands, and a Money in the Bank briefcase. The way she had it customized, kind of like a purse basically. But yeah, I'm unboxed it. We're gonna get right into this, and off the rip, off seeing the box, it looks like an amazing Tiffany Stratton. Details on this honestly look amazing, and once I saw it in hands, I still felt the same way that I felt about it when I saw the images. Which I don't really like the head sculpts. I don't think it really looks like her. This is one of the head sculpts which I don't really think it gives her like justice. I feel like the head sculpt could have been a little bit more better. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. But these are the hands, and once again, guys, you can see like little nails on the hands. So once again, a lot of detail. I didn't expect it to be like see little nails on the hands, but you can see them right there. I don't know if it's like that for other women's Ultimate Editions that come with this type of hands, but this mode definitely comes with nails, you guys can see, which I really do like. This is like where she's pointing at her wrist, basically saying Tiffy time. And these are her other hands, which basically when she wins a match, or like how she walks, like she has her hands out and doing this type of movement, basically the Randy Orton, Seth Rollins type of hands for women's, which once again a lot of details. I don't know if you guys can see like the little bumps on like the knuckles and stuff. Once again, this Ultimate Edition has a lot of details, and this is the Money in the Bank Money in the Bank briefcase. You guys can see right here, it doesn't come off the straps. I could be wrong, but I think it stays on. Also, you cannot open this. I thought at first you're gonna be able to open it, but you cannot, which honestly I don't mind, because on the RVD Legends one, you can't really close it. It doesn't really close well, but this is how it looks. Honestly, a really good accessory. But now we're gonna take Tiffany out of the box. Oh, this is what it says right here. It says Toodles. It would have been nicer if it says Tiffy time, but it is just like a little Easter egg. And this is Tiffany Stratton out the box. And right out the box, guys, you can already tell this Ultimate Edition is actually really smooth, and she moves around really well. And one thing that I wanted to talk about is how good her butterfly joints actually are. It's literally insane. I don't know if you guys own this, but if you guys do, her butterfly joints literally go all the way back in like the most perfect way you could put them back, like realistic, like realistic, and it goes all the way back. This is a really posable Ultimate Edition. Despite all the details, it still is really posable. So the head sculpt, maybe I'll find maybe they'll make an elite which has a better head sculpt. If it comes with 2 head sculpts, I'll like switch it out, keep the elite and then the ultimate, but yeah, this is everything it comes with. If you guys want to pause it, once again, 2 extra hands, extra head sculpt, and the Money in the Bank briefcase, which pretty much it's insane that they added it here, which when it's customized, despite all the details that it already has, and despite how posable it is, it's like not stiff at all. The only thing that could be wrong is maybe her knee pads, which kind of restricts her, but it's not really the ultimate. Also, one thing that I really wanted to test out was the new waist. I know it sits on it. It doesn't like it's not how it used to be, which honestly I really do like. It looks more aesthetic, if I'm being honest, and it's a little bit more realistic. Like you can't go all the way around, you can't spin it all the way around. I mean, you can if you really tried, but I feel like it's more realistic, more harder to move. And I feel like Jazzwares tried to do this approach, but for Jazzwares it pops out easily. This does not pop out easily. If you go all the way, maybe if you try and push it out, but this one doesn't really pop out easily. I really like how the new waist sits, and I think they're going to be doing that with a lot more ultimates, or maybe even elites. I don't know, but I know ultimates for sure. So I'm really excited to see that, and I like it. I like it. If I'm being honest, I like it better than the other ones where you could just spin them all around and stuff, and then it becomes loose. I feel like this is way better. It looks more aesthetically pleasing, and I don't know if other people are gonna like it, but for me, I am a big fan of this new waist. Yeah, but this is basically how I'm gonna pose her, guys. I'm gonna have her with her little Money in the Bank briefcase, kind of a purse, and I'm gonna have her pointing at her wrist, kind of like saying it's Tiffy time. So, or like the clock is ticking, like this, and you guys can once again see how posable she is. I'm able to, like make it like make her point at her wrist, which is crazy. But yeah, if you guys want to pause it, see the details. Once again, the details are amazing. I do like the head sculpt. That was the extra head sculpt that it came with, but I'm probably gonna use the head sculpt that it was already in the box with, just because for my head sculpt, the extra one, it's painted wrong. It's not centered correctly, so the eye, like the paint is more up. So with the paint being more up, it looks like less than Tiffany, but that head sculpt is a little bit more has a better likeness. But you guys can see right here all the little details. It has some paint marks, but it doesn't really matter that much to me, if I'm being honest. Once again, guys, I'm just showing you guys all the details because it is amazing, and the details on this is insane. But you guys can see the details on the boots too. I don't know if you guys see that. It says TS. Now they could have easily just skipped it and not done it because you can barely see it. But they they added it on there. You guys can see. If you zoom in, if you point it in the light in a certain angle, you guys can see it. But yeah, I'm gonna switch head sculpts because it is a little messed up, the paint, and it looks like weird, like it's more higher. The eyebrows are even more painted higher, the eyes are painted higher, and it's not centered correctly. So I'm gonna go with the head sculpt that she came with, even though it is my second favorite. Well, it's like my least favorite. It's only two, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of the head sculpts, but I wanted to pick this up anyway because of the details on like the sculpt and the body and stuff. So yeah, um, I do recommend you guys picking it up if you really are a fan of Tiffy. Hopefully we get more Ultimates in the future whenever she was WWE champion. This was whenever she was, Money in the Bank holder. But yeah, hopefully we get more in the future. Hopefully the head sculpt is a little bit more better, and hopefully it has the same amount of details.